welcome back to the Bloom Diaries. I'm your host, Emily.
I'm your host, Raina.
And today we'll be talking about how to become a content creator. If you guys don't know, I am a content creator or influencer, whatever you guys will like to name that job, but that is my full-time job. And we're gonna first start off like, how do you become a content creator?
So, how did you get started with creating content? Like, what made you start off with? Because I know like you're really passionate about it.
Mhm.
And what kind of sparked that passion in the first place?
I mean, I've always wanted to be like an influencer, ever since middle school. I don't know if you remember, but like I posted a hair tutorial in like seventh or eighth grade. Do you
Really? I don't
remember? Yeah,
remember.
I did. And then I think I got like a lot of comments and a lot of views. And for some reason, I like stupid me, I deleted it and my channel because this one girl at school kept telling me that, hey, Emily, I saw you on YouTube. Hey, Emily, I saw you on YouTube. Hey, Emily, I saw you on YouTube. Like every time she saw me. And like I was starting to get annoyed and kind of embarrassed. So I deleted it.
Oh.
So I hate myself in eighth grade for doing that, but that's okay. We can always start now.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think I've always known ever since like middle school that I wanted to be like I wanted to create videos, like tutorials.
Mhm.
A lot of it comes from like inspirations such as Michelle Phan, Bubs Beauty. I don't know if you guys know Bubs Beauty is. She's like an old YouTuber.
Mhm.
Yeah, a couple of those people back in the day that did makeup tutorials. So that's what sparked me into creating videos. And I started creating content like I think in 2021. I just started posting videos of like me like doing my makeup and sometimes some get ready with me, sometimes some fashion videos and stuff like that. And a lot of people think that you have to be somewhere in the industry to start to become an influencer, but really just start posting. Like my account, I actually just started at 300. It was just friends and families that were like following me. And then I just started posting videos because I didn't care. Like I just wanted to share my thoughts about all these beauty products, and then that's how I became an influencer. That's how I became full-time content creator. So just start posting. Like literally all the
Mhm.
videos you film, just start editing them and just post them.
What would you say is kind of content you like to put out there?
If you go on my page, like you'll see it's mainly beauty stuff. But I definitely want to show my audience what reality side of beauty is. I do get a lot of comments that, oh my gosh, like you're the only person that I see like with real skin on camera. Like you don't use any filters. And I'm like, I don't have time to like put filters and edit my face. Like
Mhm.
I just film and then edit and then just post. Like I don't think there's any reason to edit my skin.
Mhm.
Um, I just want to be super realistic with everyone online that this is real skin. And I've shown videos of like how bad my acne was
Mm.
before this. So I definitely want to keep it realistic on the beauty side. So
Yeah, definitely. Do you think your confidence has grown like throughout the past years with creating content?
I think I'm getting there
Hmm.
because I don't know if you saw that video, but there was a video of me doing a makeup look based off this photo that I found on Pinterest and it was trending on TikTok. So I did it too.
Hmm.
And a lot of people were calling me names and telling me that they wished I was skinnier because if I was, then it would be perfect because the model was skinny. And yeah, they're just saying really mean stuff and calling me fat online and stuff like that. And surprisingly, it did not hit me that bad. I think I cried for like 10 minutes and I'm like, okay, I'm over it. That was stupid.
Hmm.
Like, it definitely did bring down my confidence, but I don't even think about it anymore, to
Yeah.
be honest. And I could care less because at the end of the day, you don't know who they are. They don't know you in real life. Their words don't matter. Coming from a content creator's mind, they actually help push the video onto a lot of people's For You page. So I got a lot of views on that
Hmm.
and I gained a lot of followers and I got to work with a lot of brands because of that video. So thanks to those comments and the interactions of those videos, I wouldn't be working with the brands I love. And that happens to a lot of famous people like Bella Porsche. She's getting tons of hate comments, but that only led her to the things she's always wanted to achieve, like her being a singer.
Hmm.
Um, and now she's making music and she's working with all the artists that she listens to. So, yeah, social media is definitely not for the weak. If you can't handle hate comments, then social media is not for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like it's gonna take some time to get used to it and grow like a
Mm-hmm.
thicker skin so that you'll be like comfortable with
Mm-hmm.
posting who you are and just
Mm-hmm.
being like smart about it.
Yeah. What are like your point of views on like influencers?
I feel like there's so many different varieties because like I've seen like food bloggers, I've seen
Mm-hmm.
like beauty influencers, and there's like influencers that go to the gym and promote a lot of like gym attire, you know? And so
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's a lot of diversity within the influencer realm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's just pretty interesting.
What do you think about like the influencers that fake their content?
I feel like it's so unreal. And I mean, of course, they make money off of their content, but
Yeah.
I think it's not right just because you're
Mm-hmm.
basically faking it and you're not showing the real side of you. And you're just feeding this to your viewers, and your viewers follow you for a reason to make them think of something that actually happened. I think that's just kind of low because you're not telling the truth and you're giving like a fake like personality, like a fake side and showing it to the world. I've seen some influencers where they would do that and then they would come out and say, "Oh yeah, like I'm sorry. This is actually like fake. Like this actually didn't happen." And we're just
Mm-hmm.
like, "Wait, what?" You know? It just makes people feel kind of dumb for like believing them in
Yeah.
the first place. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's my viewpoint on it. I don't see the point in like lying or
Yeah.
bragging or like trying to
Mm-hmm.
make yourself different. I think it's good just to stick to who you are, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
what you like to do. Yeah, I don't see the need in trying to fake it. Yeah, that's my perspective on it.
A lot of the times they fake it for views. And I've noticed that they do it to attract little kids because
Hmm.
little kids believe in stuff like that. They never question, oh, is it real or is it fake? You know?
Yeah, they just go ahead
So,
and watch it.
yeah, like kids these days are insanely attached to electronics and
Hmm.
go on TikTok or YouTube Shorts. I have a little cousin. She's like 3, I think. No, she's 4. She
Hmm.
just turned 4 last month, and she would have like her mom's phone and go on YouTube Shorts and just watch videos. And she won't even know what it's about. Sometimes it's like adults like playing with like water balloons or something like that, or like doing like
Hmm.
little kids games. And it's like, I don't know. I don't really enjoy watching videos like that, and I don't think they have like good influence on kids.
Hmm. Like they're literally
I,
just about nothing. They
yeah,
don't have any value.
it's unnecessary content.
Yeah.
And then a lot of the times there's quite a few fake beauty influencers where they promote a certain product and they would say like, "Oh, it's this here's the before and after." Sometimes the after is like an edited version
Hmm.
of their before. So sometimes it's hard to believe like beauty influencers online, but trust me, not all beauty influencers are like that. I know a
Mhm.
couple that stay true to themselves and will always tell the truth. People online just like to assume what we do. I have a question about this
Yeah.
and wanted to know your answer to this question or like what you think. There was this very famous beauty influencer. Her name is Michaela. She's that one girl that has like that Western accent or like that country accent. And she got very popular for doing makeup videos.
I think I came across a few of her videos.
Okay, she did a video of her getting ready, and people were complaining that her job is easy, like an influencer job is easy. And she did a get ready with me video saying that being an influencer is a lot harder than a 9 to 5. So, do you think it's a lot harder than a 9 to 5, or do you think they're the same, or do you think a 9 to 5 is a lot more difficult than being an influencer full time?
That's a good question. I think it varies. Like
Mm-hmm.
it depends on what the 9 to 5 is. For being an influencer, I'm not really like an influencer myself, so I can't really
Mm-hmm.
speak for myself. But
Mm-hmm.
what I do know is that you're like on and off, basically on and off the clock like constantly. You don't really have like a
Yeah.
set time unless
Yeah.
you set it for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And you definitely have to work hard if you have like a bigger audience.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand there's a lot of pressure when it comes to making content and producing like videos, pictures, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And there are difficulties with like a 9 to 5 job. I feel like I can't really compare them to just because they have very different um, job descriptions.
Mm-hmm.
And it also depends on how the person can handle it too, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think it's just not just how the person handled it, but how much work that they're willing to put into, how much effort that they want to put into as well. Because,
Mm-hmm.
there could be some influencers that don't put as much effort into like the content that they're creating. And then
Mm-hmm.
there's some that actually go all out. So I guess it
Mm-hmm.
just depends on
Yeah.
the person. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Because, like, when I heard about that video and listened to what she had to say, I have to disagree with her. It's surprisingly coming from an influencer herself. Like, I disagree with her. Being an influencer is a luxury because you get all of these items for free and you get paid to do them. And if I were going to be honest, it does not take that long to film content. The long process is editing and a voiceover if a script is needed or like, stuff like that. But if you work by yourself and you don't have a agency that you're working with or like you're not in an agency, it's definitely a lot more workload because you're doing the communication all yourself. You're emailing all these brands or these brands are emailing you for collaborations and stuff. So it's definitely a lot of time into that because you have to write all the emails yourself and all the payments you have to do yourself, all the tax paperwork you have to do yourself, filming, editing, all that stuff you do yourself. So it's definitely a workload, but I'm gonna have to say it's definitely a privilege to work as a full-time influencer because you can work around your schedule. Because I used to work a 9 to 5 and I was not able to work around my schedule. And it was so draining. Well, that's because I work with little kids. So it was super draining. So I'm gonna have to disagree with her because I don't
Mhm.
think being an influencer is a lot harder than a 9 to 5. I think a 9 to 5 is a lot more stressful.
Mm.
So, which makes it a lot more harder than an influencer. So
Mhm.
that's my take on that. But
Okay.
do please let us know what you think.
Yeah. Leave it
Yeah.
in the comments.
Yeah, we'd love to know your guys' perspective on that topic.
So, who do you look up to, like when you first started and versus now? Like, who do you look up
Mhm.
to when you're doing like all these content?
Content. So when I first started, I was creating content like just showing the products, I wasn't showing my face. So when I first started doing that, I definitely looked up for inspiration from this Instagram. Her name is Dika Love, I think. I don't know. But I think it's something like that. I don't know where she's located, but definitely not in the US. She's definitely out of states. And she has a big following on Instagram and TikTok because of all the makeup reviews she does, but she doesn't really show her face that much, only here and there. But now that my content has changed and I'm showing my face in every single video, I really look up to one of my content creator friends. Her name is Lily, and she has a really huge following, and her content is amazing, very informational, like in all her videos, and she shows real stuff too,
Mhm.
realistic things like and real results on beauty products that she tries.
Mhm.
And I do think she works for a beauty influencer agency, I think.
Mm.
So she definitely has a lot of knowledge in that industry. So I really look up to her too and her videos. I really like her videos. Yeah, I think those are the two that I really look up to the most right now.
I know you also do YouTube on the side. How do you balance your
hmm
time with that and while making your like doing your social media and then also finding time for YouTube?
It's hard. I recently just finished Vlogmas, and doing Vlogmas was really hard. It was difficult to keep it consistent to upload a Vlogmas every morning.
Mhm.
Sometimes it was delayed, like 2 days delayed, which I felt really bad because a lot of you guys watch my Vlogmas, but I finished Vlogmas. I think I only missed one day out of like all the Vlogmas. Like I'm still working on trying to manage both, but I always try to like post my short form videos on Instagram and TikTok around like 10 to 12 during the day, and then I will edit my Vlogmas later. Or sometimes when I'm done vlogging for the day, I would edit right away or
Mhm.
edit that night and then get it ready to be uploaded tomorrow morning. So that's how my schedule usually goes, unless there's something that's going on, or if I'm too tired, I try not to push myself and edit and vlog, the next day if I can. Yeah, I try not to push myself too hard on editing.
That's good.
So I'm still practicing on how to manage that. So it's not the best, but I'm still trying my best.
But yeah, you did pretty good with Vlogmas.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. You know, you only missed one day, so I think
hmm
that's pretty good.
I tried, but I definitely do want to upload more this year. I definitely
Mhm.
want to start getting monetized on YouTube.
Yeah, that's the goal.
hmm Do you think you'll be a content creator or no?
As of right now, maybe not. Maybe when
hmm
I get bored or something. Because last
hmm
year I started making content for fun, but then I stopped because, I got more busier. But
Yeah.
yeah, maybe sometime in the future. We'll see.
Okay, okay.
So, this was our episode on how to become a content creator. Do you have any other tips for those who want to start?
Besides just start posting, you really don't need anything fancy like equipment or electronics to start filming. All you need is just a tripod and a phone camera, a natural light, and that's it. And just start posting.
So that was our episode on how to become a content creator. We hope you enjoyed this episode and let us know in the comments below, like if you're also a content creator or influencer. We would love to see what you guys also create. Also, let us know in the comments below what you would like to see next from us. We'll see you next time.
Bye.